Hey guys, this is Jim the Balloon Guy. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. If you're an entertainer or in a party business industry, this channel is for you. So I'm a balloon artist, and this video is really good if you're trying to find a restaurant to work at and have them pay you to twist balloons. So I know a lot of you have struggled doing this. So if this is something you guys want to learn and actually do, watch this video. And bonus, if you stay toward the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a secret bonus. So you guys want to stay tuned to that and don't want to miss that. So let's get started. So phase one, and this is really important. Before you do anything, you want to master your skills. So if you're a balloon artist, face painter, magician, whatever you do, you want to master your skill first before you enter the restaurant. And if you don't do that, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to work in your favor, and you're just going to waste your time, the restaurant time. So don't even bother. So I recommend mastering your skills first. So now we're going to move on to phase two. Phase two is you want to join a Facebook group, like a parents group in your local area. And if you're a parent, that's great. If you're not, that's fine. Just make a little lie when they ask you the questions and joining the Facebook group, just a little lie. And then before you post any comments, you want to start liking some people's posts, maybe writing a few comments for a little bit, just so that way people can trust you. And then once you do that, now you can post a post saying, hey guys, I'm actually a balloon artist in whatever area you're in. I'm looking for the top 3 family restaurants. I'm trying to see if I can work at these restaurants. Which one do you guys recommend in the area? So people are gonna comment, and then you're going to narrow down to 3. And then what you're going to do with those 3 restaurants is you want to go not to the first number 1 restaurant in the area, you want to go to number 2. And I will tell you why down the road. So stay tuned. I will tell you why that's important. So go to the restaurant that's number 2, and you're not going to do anything. You're going to go. This is phase 3. Phase 3 is you're going to scout the restaurant. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna order an appetizer, maybe bring some friends or family or whatever if you want to. It's your choice. But what I usually do is I get a small appetizer, maybe a drink, and then just scope out the restaurant. So I will write in my notes: is the restaurant busy? Are there kids in the restaurant? Is there another entertainer in the restaurant? And this is really important because if there is already an entertainer working at the restaurant, if they're doing what you're doing, then just leave the restaurant. Don't even bother trying to steal that restaurant from that person, because it's their job. They got it, they earned it. You don't want to steal it from them, and you also want to make friends with them down the road. And I will tell you why in another video, not this video, but you'll see why it's important not to steal a person's restaurant, and you want to actually make friends with this person. Okay. So you find out all this information, and then you also, and this is the last part, is you want to figure out who the general manager is, or the owner, or the person in charge. And to figure that out is you can ask the server, hey, who's in charge? Who's the general manager? Who's the owner? And they'll tell you who it is. And then, or what a lot of restaurants do, which is my favorite tip, is sometimes restaurants in the front desk, they have like business cards of all the people who work at the restaurant, and more likely the general manager or the owner his card will be there with his name and his email. So emails is really great if whatever reason you can't keep in touch or get in touch with the owner. Having the email is very effective. So now you have the name, now you have the notes. So that's the end of phase 3, which is scouting. Phase 4. Phase 4 is you're going to call the restaurant and you're going to ask, for example, Robert, that's the manager or owner's name, ask for, hey, when is Robert coming in to the restaurant? I was just there the other day and I have a couple questions I want to ask him personally. When will he be there? And then they'll tell you he'll be here on a Tuesday at this time. Great, now you know when he's going to be there. Sometimes, possibilities, general manager might pick up the phone and it's going to be a little awkward because now you just said, hey, I'm asking for the general manager. He's going to be, hey, this is him. So what you do in that scenario, don't panic. Just say, hey, I was actually there the other day. I really love your restaurant and I want to see what day you're in so I can talk to you personally about your restaurant. That's all you have to say. Don't say you make balloons. Don't say anything else because trust me, don't do it. And if you do, they're going to hang up on you. Okay? So just simply say, can I come in at this time and talk to you about your restaurant personally? It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So now you're going to come in that day at that time and you want to make sure that you're dressed professional, hygiene, look good, you want to look great. And then you want to make sure you have whatever you do. If you're a face painter, paint your face. And if you're a balloon artist, bring some balloons. And if you're a magician, bring your magic stuff, whatever you guys want to do. So you're going to order, okay? This is phase, I would say, 4, is to talk to the manager. You're going to sit down and you're going to order a small appetizer. And the reason is because you're now considered a customer. So now the owner, the manager can't just say, hey, get out of here. You're pitching or you're trying to sell me something. You're now a customer. Now he has no choice but to listen to you. You get a little appetizer and now you just sorry about that. So now you're going to talk to the server and you want to make friends with the server. Okay, make her a little balloon, make him or her a balloon, get them to laugh, get them to like you because you want them to be on your side. And later on you'll see why in a minute. So make them happy, get them on your side, and just say, hey, you know what? I make balloons at restaurants. This would be a good place to make balloons for you guys, for the kids. And she's going to be like, yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's what I'm thinking. And then just another bonus point, which I forgot to mention, try to see if you can invite your friends to come with you or your family member, somebody, just so you don't look all creepy being there alone and trying to make balloons for people, because it kind of gives you that creep vibe. You could go alone, it's your choice, but I always like to bring somebody with me just so it looks like I'm there on a purpose, a reason. And so just walk in and then just order an appetizer, have a friend with you, have the waitress or waiter be your friend, and now you ask for the general manager, Robert. Robert comes in, the server will bring Robert, hey Robert, there's a guy here doing balloons, he's great, he wants to talk to you real quick. He'll come over and then he'll introduce himself and you just stand up and say, hey, I'm Jim the Balloon Guy. I try not to shake hands because some people don't like that or it's just awkward. So I just simply stand up and smile and say, hey, I'm Jim the Balloon Guy. nice to meet you. And if he does offer you your hand, just shake real quick, and then just say, yeah, so I was actually here the other day, and this restaurant's fantastic. I have to say you're doing a great job. This is a great restaurant. So kind of compliment the manager, makes him feel good, right? And then you hit him with, and then remember previously I said Facebook group and why is it important. You say, well, I'll be honest with you, Robert. I actually am in a Facebook group for parents, and they named this restaurant ranked number 2 in the area. How would you like to be ranked number 1? He's going to be like, yeah. And you tell Robert, so I actually work at restaurants just like yours, where I make balloons for kids and turn them or families into repeat customers. Because my goal is to bring kids and families, and also if friends are coming here with, people come here with their friends to have a good time or to celebrate something, balloons is a great addition to that celebration. And it will actually help your numbers, because think about it, families and groups are what brings the most money to your restaurant, and it will help your numbers, your sales, everything. It's going to help you a lot. And he's like, whoa, yes. Because a lot of restaurant owners and managers, all they really care about is numbers. They don't care if you really make balloons and stuff like that, but the main thing for them is numbers. So you say that and say, Liz, so Robert, so I'm actually willing to come in Friday, make balloons for you guys for free for 2 hours. Okay, if you like it, maybe we can work something out. I do charge a fee, but that's something we can talk about later on. So would you want me to come in Friday at 5 o'clock and do balloons for all the kids and families that come here for free? And that way you guys can see how effective this works and how this can grow your sales. He's gonna say yes or no. If he says no, don't be bummed about it, just move on. A lot of times it could be corporation reasons or whatever it is. Just try to get them to say yes by offering a free demo. The main goal is the free demo, okay? So there we go. We got in. We said yes to come in Friday, make balloons for the restaurant. So you come in the day of the restaurant. This is phase 5. Come in, dress good, have your balloons ready. Make sure you have your tip button. Okay guys, remember my last video I talked about tips? Well, here it is. I found my tip button. Put it on, okay? And if you guys want to learn how to do tips, watch that video, okay? It's called How to Make Tips, Increase Your Tips. I will put in the description below. Hopefully that will help you out. But yeah, tips, your balloons, your skills, you're ready to go. And now you do your balloons. Try to do the best balloons you can make. And then if you can, ask the customers or the people there you're making balloons for, hey, would you mind, this is actually my first day here, would you mind telling the general manager how a great job I'm doing and how this is a great idea, because this will really help me to be here every week. And a lot of times they'll do it. They'll come up, they'll tell their servers, they'll tell the manager, they'll like, hey, this is a great idea. And now this is hitting the manager hard, okay? And now you do your 2 hours, and then the time is up, and then you just tell the manager, hey, my 2 hours are up. It was great. I had a great time. So what do you think? And during that time, the servers, or it's going to get busy, that a lot of customers are going to be like asking for you. And then this is your opportunity to say, well, I did my 2 hours, and if you want me to stay, you have to pay me. Okay. And then he's going to ask, okay, how much do you charge to do balloons? And you just simply say, so my rate working at birthday parties is $150 an hour. Okay. But if you were to hire me here every week, or once a week, twice a week, I can charge, let's do $100 for like the 4 hours. okay? But I also work for tips, okay? So I work for 4 hours, $100. It could be 3 hours, $100, whatever you guys want to do. So instead of you paying $150 an hour, you're getting me 3 hours, 4 hours for $100, which is a deal. And then I work on tips just to kind of make up the difference. And then if he agrees to it, then you finish the job. And then you say, so let's plan the dates you want to be there. I'll send you the invoice. Make sure you pay the invoice before I start. And then that's it. You're good to go. Now you're getting paid by the restaurant. And what's also great too is you're getting paid to market yourself. And a great way to get parties. It's trust me, restaurants has helped me a lot. It helps with your skills. It helps with talking to people. It helps you with your speed, and you're getting paid to do that. So that is it about how to get restaurants. And now my bonus tip, and I know this is something you guys been waiting for. So let's talk about that. So the bonus tip is when you get the restaurant, right? You want to do something called cross marketing. And if you want to get more birthday parties effectively, you want to also include when the restaurant hire you, you want to help the restaurant getting more exposure. And because by doing that, you're bringing more customers in to the restaurant, which means more tips for you. Okay, that is very important. Your job is to bring as many people as possible into the restaurant, because if you don't, it's going to be very slow and you're not going to make as much tips as you think you would. So your job is to help them with that. And to do that, you can also explain to the manager, this is free, part of the fee you pay me. I would also add your restaurant and your website link to my website for free. I would also email blast every week that I'm at your restaurant at this time to my customers who book me. And then the third one would be I would post on social media and stuff like that. Okay? And then you also want to tell the manager, if I'm helping you, you should also help me. So if you can promote me onto your social media to help me get parties. And it also tells your customers that there's going to be a balloon guy here at this time and date, so it's going to help bring more people in. Okay? And then another thing too is you want to tell them, and you can make this yourself, you can make a small poster and you want to put it at the door, your face, your phone number, the date, the time you're going to be at the restaurant. You're going to put it at the door to let customers know that you're going to be here for the kids. And then also has your party information. So even if when you're not there working, guess what? People will see that and they're going to hire you and they're going to call you for birthday parties. So that's an extra income. And that's the bonus point, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. So stay tuned for my new future videos. So if you guys want to watch my video of how to get more tips, how to increase your tips, watch the video up here and I will show you how. Thank you so much. This is Jim the Balloon Guy. Take care.